What's up you guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video I want to go through why every professional photographer shoot their images in RAW file format. The difference between RAW file format versus a JPEG file format. A RAW file format is basically a data captured by your sensor, all the details. So in post-production, when you're trying to edit your image, you're not losing any quality, or you're not. Versus JPEG is a loose compressed file, so there's not that much information to play around in afterward when you're trying to edit in post in Lightroom or Photoshop. The RAW file format is a little bit higher in megabytes. That's only because it's capturing in an image, versus a JPEG files are always low in megabytes. So I went ahead today, I went out to take some photos of my car, both in JPEG and RAW images, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the big difference between both file formats. This is the RAW image that I captured straight out of the camera. I shot this ISO 100 at 50mm with f2.2 1/1000 of a second. This is the JPEG. You probably won't be able to see the big difference when you are shooting straight out of the camera, but the one thing that you guys will notice is the saturation and vibrance between both images. So this image is the RAW image. As you can see, it's a not higher vibrance or saturation, but the JPEG image is a little bit higher in saturation. As you can see the difference between both of them. So if you see, so the left image is RAW, the right is JPEG. A little bit different between the colors. So RAW is basically capturing all the data. So this is a RAW image. I went ahead and did my basic edit. So this is my basic edit that I quickly did to show you guys the difference, and then I applied the same settings on this image to on a JPEG, and this is the JPEG, and I have done nothing different in both images. And if I go ahead and do show you guys the difference, both of them are shot at the same setting, and you can see it's a really big difference. On the RAW images, I still have a lot of room to play around with the shadows. I can bring out the more shadows in the wheels. If you look at the JPEG images, as you can see, it's much more blown out. The exposure is way more exposed. The highlights and the whites are way more higher than the RAW image. So if I go back to my RAW image, and if I go ahead and bring out a little bit of the shadow from the wheels, as you can see in the RAW images, even though it looks the same, but in the JPEG image it's losing a little bit of the quality, a little bit of the sharpness. So the JPEG image will not be the sharpest. It will always be a little bit unsharpened. That's why I always tell every photographer to shoot in RAW. I know it shoots in higher megabytes, and in 2019 you can buy a cheaper memory card from Best Buy or from Amazon or eBay or anywhere like that. So you guys found the difference between both of them. Yeah, so catch you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like, and also follow me on my Instagram at krocks_gt350. Hopefully I'll be making more videos on more of my photography, how do I shoot images and all that. So catch you guys on the next video.